What's up, guys? It's John. We're back. Got the magnetic GT premium pack, performance pack out in the back. Let's take a look at it. I've had a lot of guys message me and ask me questions about, what kind of modification is that, and specifics. So you know what, let's just make a video about it real quick. I don't have a whole lot, so this shouldn't take too long, so let's get right into it. All right, so obviously magnetic metal performance pack. Let's start at the top. I did wrap the top myself a couple months back. I did it by myself. I should have done it with a buddy, would have been a little bit easier, but I feel like I did a pretty good job nonetheless. It's not perfect by any means. There's a couple spots that I'm not too happy with. I don't know if you can see this right in here, a couple little spots, little air bubbles, but for the most part on the top we're all smoothed out, and we did that. So that was with 3M 1080 vinyl. I wanted gloss black, but somehow I ordered gloss black metallic. I must have just not noticed that at the very end of the description. My fault for not paying attention, but I don't hate it. It's kind of a subtle difference in the light. In this lighting, I don't know though if you can even tell. We'll notice later, I guess. I didn't wrap the antenna. I did attempt it like 2 or 3 times. I decided that it did not want to work for me, so I didn't like the way it looked, so I just figured it was going to piss me off seeing it, so I just left it alone, left it magnetic metal. Kind of breaks it up a little bit on the roof as well. So that's the first mod. Second mod I have is the tint. That's all the sides and the rear, 15%. Next thing is I dipped the emblems. I didn't use the Plastidip brand. I used one of the brands from one of the auto stores, and I did the 5.0 badges, and the pony badge came out pretty darn good. Actually, I don't know if I can't see too well, just a little nick right there, road debris. The pony came out really excellent. 5.0s, they fared okay. I think I must have bumped this one just a little bit. There's a little mark right there. And by the way, the Plastidip idea was just a temporary solution until I decided exactly what I wanted to do, whether it was debadging the car or doing different badges altogether. The GT is still silver, and the reason why is I actually peeled off the dip that was on there. After a few weeks, I noticed that it was starting to have almost like stretch marks all over, and you could see the silver coming up from underneath, almost like a little star pattern. I believe another YouTuber, Project Lightning, on his GT, the exact same thing happened to him, or very similar, and he ended up peeling his emblem off as well and just leaving it silver as well. So it's not just my application. I think it's something weird with that particular plastic. I don't know. Maybe we bought the exact same brand. I'm not even sure. So that was that. While we're back here, GT350 track pack spoiler. I love this spoiler. It's one of my favorite mods, actually. I installed it myself. I have the performance pack, so the spoiler, or excuse me, the trunk lid is completely flat. There are no holes from a pre-existing spoiler, because you do not get a spoiler with a performance pack, which I think is kind of stupid, actually. But a week into it, I was drilling holes into my new Mustang and putting in my OEM Ford Performance GT350 track pack spoiler, and it mounts up really well. It comes with the Ford Tech stencil, so you can align it perfectly and measurement. It's all great. If you do go with this wing, there are other options out there that are not OEM, that are replica. I do not know how they mount, so don't ask me. I'm not really sure. But as far as this one, you do have to drill holes in your trunk, 9 of them to be specific. But I love it. It just looks great. It flows really great. I don't think that I'll actually ever change it, but if I do, I'm gonna have to get a new trunk, I guess. So we're kind of stuck with it that way for now. Next mod is the Corsa Extreme catback exhaust with double X pipes. I fucking love this exhaust. It just rips. It's so, I don't know, I just can't even describe it. It just makes me happy every time I get into the throttle. It's dirty right now. The car's daily driven, as I've mentioned before. So it's not perfectly clean right now, but I don't know if you can see this, but this is black, black chrome, and then right in here, I don't know if you see that little burnt, it looks like burnt titanium, even though it's not titanium, but I love that look inside there when you get up really close to the details. I don't know if you guys can hear me when I was saying that, but yeah, I love the details of that. And then just from the back, just a nice clean look. It doesn't even look like it's aftermarket for the most part, and I like that look as well. So that's one of those mods that that might be my favorite mod actually. Yeah, it has to be, because when I'm driving the car I can still hear it, so it is my favorite. Anyways, next one, the car is lowered on BMR, I believe it's handling pack springs. That's the SP083 kit. They offer 3 different spring rates for the front and the rears, and I ordered that kit because it is the highest spring rate front and rear. And I like that about BMR. They allow you to have, you know, different spring rates, so you can customize the car to your liking as far as the, you know, the feel and the handling of the car. I love the look. It's a 1.2 inch drop in the front and 1/2 inch in the rear. I don't know how accurate that is. I didn't measure anything before I did the install and after the install, but you know, I'll take their word for it. It looks freaking awesome, and I'm definitely happy with my choice on this setup. Everybody's gonna have a different, you know, view on what looks better or not, but I like this look best for this vehicle right now, until the future comes around and we do some different modifications, you know. As far as how they are definitely much stiffer than the stock performance pack spring. I don't know about the base springs, but I don't feel like they made up too well with the stock performance pack struts, so I do need to either upgrade those or do a completely different suspension, which is definitely an option. But right now, you know, I daily drive the car, so it's fine. I don't track the car, I don't do anything like that, so it's fine for daily driving, and I should be happy about that. Next is the stance of the wheels. They're actually poked out a little bit, and that's because I got the Coyote brand spacers. Front and back is 25 millimeter, and I love the way that it pokes out the wheels just a little bit. A little bit of camber on the front here because I'm at a slight angle where I'm parked, but the front wheels definitely poke out a lot more than they used to when they're stock. They're super tucked in. And oh, the car shut off. I guess it does work whenever the car's running for 15 minutes. Good to know. Anyways, so that is the front, and just see if I can get inside here. If you can see the logo down there for the Coyote. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, 25 millimeter front and rear, and let's get a little look at the rear. Yeah, there's the rears, so a little bit more poke in the back now, and I don't know if that has anything to do with that I have a different set of tires in the rear. I just bought new rears, and I'm just seeing if I liked this style of tire before I bought the entire set. These are DWS 06s, so I think they bulge out a lot more than the stock P0s that come with the performance pack. So like I said, I don't know, you know, what your wheel setup and your tire setup's going to look like, but this is how it looks like with performance pack and the DWS 06 on the rear at least. So anyways, that's kind of it. I love the stance. I love how it just gives it a more muscular look. Obviously, if we come down here, we do look on the ground, you know, you can see that that tire is still pretty thin. It's 275 in the rear, and the fronts are still 255, you know, stock performance pack setup, staggered. Yeah, so that's the car. I believe I covered all the areas of the modifications on the car. I don't really have any, I don't have any actually, any interior modification or engine modifications yet. That's yet to come. I was just trying to wait till that warranty ran out. But we're getting really close, being 1 year in. So anyways, guys, that's been my video on the modification update. I appreciate you guys watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button. Drop a comment below if you have anything to say about the video at all. I definitely look forward to any kind of feedback on the vehicle, you know, what you think I should do or shouldn't do. And if you could, definitely hit that subscribe button. Would love more subscribers for the channel. That way maybe I can start doing some more videos if I see more interest. So anyways, thanks guys, we'll see you later.